Got everything we need. Thank you.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
He's still listening to death metal. I should go give the thing to Gaia. Ooh. Make that a little bit easier. I just want to see what this looks like now that we have one. Connect the drone survey module.
There we go. More data for the dome.
Error. Drone offline.
That's fine. There we go. What do we see? Is it loading? I don't understand what it's doing.
An excellent choice.
Oh, I can make the dome look however I want? That's beautiful. I'm so
Hey,
glad.
Gaia. Me again.
Oh, now it's off? I thought it was gonna stay on.
Where shall we resume?
Isn't there... No, I thought
Guess I should
maybe
get going.
there'd be something about her having that thing off the coast, but...
Be well, Aloy.
Man, that's too bad that doesn't stay up. I kinda wish it did. Like that it would save that choice. And then when I walk in there, I'd always see that, but... Unfortunately, I guess not. So let's go travel back out over yonder. There we go. Oh. I was gonna say, is stuff not loaded in yet? Yeah, I got a bunch of missions that I still have to do, but... Fire class. Yeah, I want to fast travel to the cauldron, then we're gonna run on out, help Alana with her boyfriend, and then try to go see our girl. The member of the Quen. At some point in my off time, I'm just gonna have to ride around and actually look at the map and kind of make it so that everything's discovered. Now that I can override almost anything. I don't know where they're keeping Slitherfangs at. Let's see if it says anything on the map. No, I don't see any signs for Slitherfangs, so... Fingers crossed on that end. Guess we'll just run alongside the water. Yeah, if that doesn't scream Zenith, nothing does. Let's see. What's out this way? Am I going south or north? I'm going south. But I don't even want to be in this province anyway. I want to be going north. North and a little bit west, so... Close to the rebel base, but not quite. Oh, I'm gonna have to snipe that thing. Oh, there's a pelican. I need that too. He just teleported. Is there not any more hermit crabs? Ooh. I need an iridescent shell, so... Crab shell. And a shellfish claw. Then you have feather from the pelican. Coincidentally, got that. It glitched out. Entirely. Bye, seagull, I guess. That wasn't pelican noises, that was seagull noises. Okay. Well, I might as well go north through the swamp then. Might as well. Going north and a little bit to the west. Just a little bit. Off to the side. Every time you say Rebel Base, I hear Sid in Toy Story. My brain goes to Star Wars. But I feel that. Oh! Pig! I refuse to say piggy though. That's too much. That's too close. Okay. Gonna veer a little north, I think. No. Keep going. Alright. We actually want to go south around these. Around the fire claws. An old oil rig. Huh. I just want to scan a,
Should try something other than fire.
Let's grab scavenger pile. I just wanted to scan the, fire claw. But, no big. Not that heard about it one way or the other. Sci-fi tropes 101. Some kind of rebels striking from some hidden base. Preferably in a mountain. So, I have a... not really a theory, but a theory. I wanted to hit the thing. So, my theory is that if you were to look at literature from like 1100, something like that, right? Where they talk about these far off lands, like, and cities that are unknown, right? Or ancient temple, yeah. But yeah, if you look at literature from 1100, where they're talking about these far-off magical lands in the Middle East, where there's magic and things that people don't fully understand, and barbarians and all this kind of stuff, right? And apply it to, like, use modern sci-fi logic and apply it to that. And instead of technology, replace it with magic. And instead of, like, space, far-off land, right? So anytime that you hear about people disappearing into the woods, you can kind of compare that to a sci-fi piece about people just disappearing. So...
let's talk before Talanah patrol rolls through. Thorn Marsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep in Talanah territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Talanah patrols.
well, yeah.
I'm here now. So spill it. Who is Amadis, really?
Yes.
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But
Okay.
then he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Yep.
Why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
I see.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was.
I
Women
see.
aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amadis kept her secret.
I see.
When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was alright, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
That
And
makes
when
sense.
we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well,
If he's
at
not
least I
dead.
kind of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tanakh took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then.
I mean, they really revere me. I could just walk in.
Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I
Doubt
doubt
it.
it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Yeah.
Then what's Amadis after?
Yep.
I think he just needs to know.
Yeah, that's also fair. But yeah, so yeah, just take a moment to look at the whole concept of the theory. Oh, Jesus. Of applying the sci-fi logic to... I'm just gonna let her go first.
Over here, you flaming hunk of crap.
That's him! That Fireclaw's right on his heels.
Okay, what do I need?
Leave it alone. Come on.
Keep it intact.
We've got your back.
Wow. Please don't come for me. Perfect. Got something. I'm glad I can just take out what little bits on the back I can. Please don't take out the middle. I need that. Well, so that's the thing. I tried proposing that idea at some point. Someone thought I was nuts. But it was in college. Oh, jeez. So this is more guerrilla-like than actually a Fireclaw. Please don't attack the middle. I need it. Ooh. Thanks, I guess. Can you just chill? 1, 2, 3. Oh. Come on. No! I needed that intact! Well, if anything, maybe I can get the primary nerve. I don't want to have to fight multiples of these. This thing's just very sparse for weak spots. Well. There we go. Well, at least I got the primary nerve. So that's something. Let's top me off here. Wow. Well, that would have been great if I used it, but I had no need to. That was when people reconciled the similar creation and the end of the world across myth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Refill my pouch with
well,
these
so
later.
no, I'm not saying like that they used, like that they had alien help. What I'm saying is more so like, if you look at literature from that time and talk about far off lands, right, and magic and elves, it's the same thing as outer space for us, aliens, and like super advanced technology, right? So that the genres are exactly the same. This is just their version of sci-fi.
Talanah,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan.
And that didn't
But when
work
it
out.
became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you must be Amadis.
And you must be Aloy.
Yep.
Talanah's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
Yeah.
A little. We know you're headed for the rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Nessa's fate.
I mean, I could just
Maybe she
ask.
died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
I could just ask. People like me.
Talanah told me about you and Nessa during the Red Raids. That you kept her secret.
We were both assigned to the Southern Spear Division.
There's a good chance that she's probably
Our
just
orders
with
were to
them
push
now.
into Tanakh territory through the tunnel. She was proud to serve the Sundan at first.
Hmm.
But as the atrocities mounted, we both saw the raids for what they were.
And the two of you grew close?
We did what we could to protect innocent lives. It felt like we were the only ones who objected to the slaughter. And yes, we were close. Until the Battle of the Burning Blooms.
So to further on, by the way, with that theory, right? That if I'm right on this, our entire genre of fantasy is a dedication to an old world sci-fi. And that we are still writing old world sci-fi. At least 1,000, several hundred, almost 2,000 years later. So, why is Edgar staring me down? I think it's because it's kitty time. Nice. Let's get more information out of these
What happened at
guys.
the Battle of the Burning Blooms?
I had intel that the Tanakh forces were greater than we had anticipated. I tried to convince my commander to halt the attack. He was a drunken lout. And
Well,
when
yeah.
I threatened to reveal his incompetence to Karja High Command, he
Nah.
pulled a knife on me. So I killed him.
In self-defense.
It was still murder. I was condemned. But I thought at least I could still save Nessa. I was too late. By the time I got to the battle, the fields were already burning. Our soldiers slaughtered or missing. What's more, the commander I had killed was from a powerful noble house. They put a bounty on my head. Been on the run ever since.
The
I
Red
see.
Raids are long over. Sun King Avad would pardon you if he knew.
The Sun King can't help me.
A pardon
Are you
from
sure?
Avad won't stop bounty hunters eager to claim their prize.
Hmm. So he's gotta go hide out here.
So, you and Talanah, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Yes.
Lost Riders, a Hunter Killer, mercenaries, a Shell Snapper. Nothing could get in her way.
A scruffy
They make
hermit in
comics,
woods
by the way, about
certainly
that.
tried.
That was foolish of him, in hindsight.
Tolkien fantasy stories about Dragons in China, Greek mythology, all the same stories. Yeah. We do just keep recycling stories. That's true.
Well, we're here now. So let's head to the rot.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
I didn't
It's
come all
fine.
this way just to leave you now. We'll see this through together.
I know better than to try to talk you out of it.
Yep.
Come then. The rot's not far. The rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
I overheard a Talanah.
Hold on, I gotta equip the right, this one. Because it keeps going back to
nearby village
Katalo.
talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
Yes. Yes, he
I
would
only
have.
need to question one guard. Figured I'd... Nora,
Grab someone.
where are you off to?
I'm following you. I could just walk in and ask. Again, their people are loyal to me.
The rot.
Those are Regal's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Talanah. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards.
Yep.
They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Well,
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
yeah.
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
Then let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
Unless...
There's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open.
I mean, I could just break it
Check
down
on
with the...
sides. Might be a way in from the water.
with something.
As soon as you open the gate, we'll be right at your side.
I wanted to try to get the lobster
Go
shell.
on. We'll stay out of sight.
And okay. Okay. I'm probably going in through the water. That would be the only thing that would make sense to me. 'Cause then that would put the door all the way at the end. They're not gonna think anyone's gonna come in from the water.
Whew. That'll keep me awake.
And I can breathe indefinitely. Somehow I'm lucky that they don't have any... There's a stingray over there! Yeah, somehow I'm lucky they don't have any robots guarding this end of the facility.
Gotta get to the main gate to let Talanah and Amadis in.
Okay, let's just take a second. Tag. Tag. There's still prisoners here. Probably guard prisoners at that point, but... The Deathbringer gun? Nothing for you to worry about, but maybe you should still come over here and take a look. What's going on? Are they gonna both come over here? Okay, and...
One down. If I can get the main gate open, Talanah and Amadis can help me clear out the rest of this place.
I mean, I could just pop open with it all taken care of. Especially because I can just stealth my way through. Since I'm decently good at stealthing my way through everything. There we go. Okay, let's just go ahead and...
I heard that.
Oh, did you? Is every other guard gonna come here before the boss? Too bad I can't just hide the bodies. That one was a solid fight that he put up, too. Yeah, as long as I just keep on,
There.
Oh, good. The guy with the shield's coming. Much better. That's their champion. Okay. There's a guy with the big gun. We're still in the clear. So let's get a little bit closer.
How's it going? Huh?
Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. The guy with the gun's coming. And I can just sneak right up and... Stealth is my favorite aspect of this. Ooh, saltwater fish. Okay, is that... Nope, there's still one more guy. Yeah, just come a little closer, take another look. Surprise! Oh!
Damn, they saw me.
Hey, I could chain it. Cool. I think they're all dead now. Anybody else? Okay, there's still one more out there. Oh geez, there's whole other parts to this camp. Okay. Well, I might as well bring the gun with me. Okay. Jeez. Calm down a bit there, Aloy. Just gonna plop this down. And what's over here? Stuff. I like stuff. Okay, let's go open the front door. Wait, does this guy have a canister on his back? I don't see one. No, I want the pelican! There we go. There we go. That's how we open the door. I think it's how interesting how interchangeable these myths
Let's go.
are over the last few years. Look at... Yeah. Specifically, though, the Greek and Roman gods are supposed to be directly the same.
Bring it. Who's the better hunter?
Oh.
Taking the shot.
Yeah. Oh. Off from the side. Yeah, Oop. The reason that the Roman and the Greek gods are supposed to be exactly the same is actually because of, there we go. Is because of who settled where. Flip it, actually. Zeus becomes Jupiter. The Greeks existed first, and then on the way home from the Peloponnesian War, they got lost and settled Rome. That was actually one of the things that I studied while I was there. Yeah, on the way after the Peloponnesian War. Oh, hold on. We got this. Oh
He's
no.
gonna call a machine.
I'd have shot the device, but I think the machine's still gonna come. Yep, there it is. Yeah. What is that thing? Oh, it's a Tide Ripper. I gotta get that thing off its tail. Come on. Come on, just hit the tail. Component removed. That's just what I wanted. Yeah. After the Trojan War, there were a bunch of people trying to go home. They got horribly, horribly lost in the process. And ended up in what became Italy. And so those people obviously took their religion with them. Please stop hitting me. So that one's no big shock that they kept that religion going. Ow. Please. Cool. I saw her shoot out. There we go. Please just electrocute already. What all? There we go. Just keep moving. And as for the Greeks, or as for the Egyptians, who later went on to settle in Greece, that would also kind of be part of why. Because they all had the same traders. That's why our languages are all made out of the same letters.
That's the end of it.
There we go. So that kind of further aids in it. Just gonna keep gathering up materials while I can. Oh, there was a gun behind me. Who knew?
I'll pick these up.
Oh. Front desk complaint. Entire patches of dog hair just floating in the pool. 5th time this week, Miss Kitras almost choked on the stuff. The blind bat. I'm telling you, those jerks in room 106, I've heard the barking and they say it's human hair from... One more time, I swear. These walls are thin, my man. Look, I'm all about releasing stress and all. Maybe don't set the volume to ear bleeding levels. Especially since your tastes are so specific, you know. Every morning, delivery truck pulls up to that warehouse and smell just gushes out. Every dang room ends up smelling like a trash can at a vegan's birthday party. Bodies could be dumped here and no one would notice. Oh, jeez. Not the best living situations. I wonder if this is anyone's actual complaints about where they live in their apartments. Like, did the dev team just sneak that in? Those are the real questions. There we go. Everything's topped off, I think. I think that was another pelican running away. Which is fine if it is. More shotgun ammo. Oh! I didn't bother to even check this after I killed everybody. Okay, cool.
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Actually, no, it wasn't the Peloponnesian War. It was the Trojan War, not the Peloponnesian War.
Freed by Karja. Have
Yep.
we not been humiliated enough?
Hey,
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
that's fair.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
Please.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Oh.
Nessa.
She's Talanah now. I knew it.
Handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight.
There we go.
You were Nessa.
Previously.
You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Talanah?
The Karja forbid women from military service.
Yeah.
I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was.
Yeah.
The Talanah measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
I see. I knew it would
Nessa.
happen.
Rataka, I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
Because
had a
technically I
new
wasn't.
life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
Aw. Well. Fast forward a few thousand years. Left of Greece, corrupted by the Roman Empire, yep. Yep, yeah, it really is all connected. It's just over a span of
Amadis
years.
talked about your time together. I thought you'd still care about him.
It was 5 years ago.
Yep.
I
She
didn't
passed.
abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get G'daiah to call off the attack, but of course, he didn't listen. I ended up killing him.
Then he
Yeah.
got what he deserved.
I'd agree with that.
I ran for the battlefield to find you. But you were already gone by the time I got there.
I didn't know. But even if I did, I mourned you, and then I moved on.
Well,
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Talanah?
oh, rite of
I knew
passage.
it was only a matter of time before the Talanah killed me and the others who were held captive. But one day, one of their soldiers stopped in front of my cell, asked how a woman had ended up fighting for the Mad Sun King. As he spoke, I realized he was once Karja.
Ah.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. He deserved a better death than that. The
Yeah, I
other
agree.
Prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Talanah to let me fight for my life. I won through blood and blade. I became Rataka and never looked back.
Okay. Yeah, no regrets. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much, yeah. All of human history.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Karja army. Do you miss being Karja at all?
No.
No. Yeah.
The Red
I knew
Raids
that.
showed me there was no honor in fighting for the Karja. And when my comrades and I were brought here as prisoners, we knew no one would ever come for us.
I would have, had I known.
It's better this way.
Yeah, it's fine.
Beneath my Karja armor, I found I had the blood of a Talanah.
Which is good. She found a new way of being.
So if you became Talanah, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the Rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Yeah, no
Considering
kidding.
how much Regala seems to hate the Karja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
No, also
You're
true.
right. I'd be dead if they knew. But few Tanaks remember who I once was.
I see.
And what will you do now?
You've taken back the Rot. My squad will ensure it stays that way.
Good.
So this is it? After everything we've been through?
Yeah,
This
she
is
mourned you
goodbye.
already.
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you.
Thank you.
I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
Yeah. I knew it was
At
going to be
least
this
now
way.
you know the truth.
Somehow it hurts worse.
Well, yeah. Because
must
she
be
chose
doing
to leave
anything.
you.
No.
No.
I just think you have a lot to figure out.
I
I'll
agree.
take you back east to the Sendem. After that, I don't know.
No.
Talanah, I understand. I'm sorry it came to this.
Yeah.
Me too. Give me an Aloy a moment.
Like the sparking stuff in the
You alright?
background.
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice.
Good.
I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
Yep.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while, before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
Yeah.
I will. Safe travels, Talanah.
Poor Talanah. Lightning Hunter Bow. Go back. What? That's like what, 2 different forms of lightning? Berserker Hunter Bow. Yeah, I haven't bothered to look through any of this for a while. I don't like the Warrior Bow, I'm gonna be honest with you. And if I get the opportunity to replace that, because right now my Hunter Bow, or my Warrior Bow, is fire, acid, and shock. And if I can replace this with another Hunter Bow that does the same thing, I'm going to do it no problem.
Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light.
I
Seems
can
like
do
she
that.
Could use a shoulder to lean on.
Well. Are my people good? I think we're still good. Got a duck kill, I think. It looked like a duck and not a pelican, but I'm not seeing anything that might have an iridescent shell. Duck feathers. I need a duck wishbone, not duck feathers. I'm gonna take a second to walk the beach just a little more and see if there's any other wildlife. But I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, nope. I might go back in that just to see if I can get any other
All blade against Regala.
let's see. Tidal disc. Oh, this disc. With just some braided wire in it. Anything else? Perkery, I don't need that. I just wanted to see if there's any other, like, pelicans or anything like that, but nope. Because I need, more of that kind of stuff for sure. There we go. Anything else? Okay. There's some lobster, some pelican.
No room on me. I can send it to my stash.
kill off as many of these as I can. There's a gull. Yep, just kill all the wildlife while I'm here. Why is this guy in the ditch here? Okay, that should be just about everything. Lobster shell, crab, another pelican. There we go. Okay, because I need as much of this kind of stuff as I can get. Iridescent lobster shell. Just what I needed. Well, that was wildly inaccurate. Either way, though, I got way more stuff. And there's whole class striders right over there.
Acid's no good.
Apex ones specifically. Do a manual save because it's been a little bit. Let's see. So let's fast travel on back. Let's go to Thornmarsh. Didn't I discover that location? Wasn't that the point? You know what? Whatever. Let's fast travel back to the fire. And then we can just run further south on this. Maybe that'll help with my lighting. I doubt it, though. Okay, so I want to go south.
An old world ruin. Should be the one that Talanah told me about. I wonder what's inside.
I'm good. What did I hear? I mean, it's fine, but... see me, don't see me. Either way, doesn't quite matter. I feel like I'm gonna run into more fire claws in here or something. There we go, there's the city. I thought I was closer. Apparently the answer was I was not. Yeah, just let me into Thornmarsh, please.
Find truth in battle. I'm watching you. You defended the coup. You may enter.
Good.
You've earned a place. Regardless of trade, turn to ash.
Oh no.
Shh, she'll be back. Rest now. Keep an eye on her.
Oh no.
Is she sick?
It's Aloy, isn't it? Walk with me.
Okay.
I am Ateka, commander of the Lowland clan.
Ah.
The girl, Zella, was poisoned by the blood choke. For
Blood
months,
choke?
it has polluted our waters, depriving us
Oh.
of food and clean drink. We've learned to live with it as best we can. But recently, without explanation, the filth cleared from much of the lowland. Yet one river still runs red, like a split
I
vein
see.
from a rotted corpse.
So the water here is still poisoned?
Exactly.
I sent my best squad to find its source, led by Zella's mother.
I see.
They failed to report back.
Well,
Hikaru told me how you dropped part of the throne on Regala at the Cool Route.
yeah.
Saved his life. So
I
lend
did.
me your strength. Together we can find my squad and the source of the poison.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sounds like you know Hikaru pretty well.
He was my commander before he was my chief.
Hey.
I had served in his squad since we were bare-armed youths.
Aw.
Back then, he was a merciless warlord,
But now,
determined to destroy any enemy of the Lowland clan. I was with him the day he took the grove. Stood guard outside as he claimed the throne within. He entered a conqueror, but returned with the ambition of ending the constant bloodshed between the clans.
Because you saw Faraday's message.
Yes,
yes,
that vision changed him, gave him new purpose.
I like this.
He became our first chief, ruler of all Talanah, and dedicated the tribe to fighting machines instead of each other.
I wonder how they're going to determine who will replace him should he pass.
If you're so close with Hikaru, why aren't you a marshal?
I wanted to serve as one, but Hikaru needed someone he could trust to lead his former clan.
That makes
Maintaining
sense.
control of the desert and sky clans is difficult enough for him. But the title wasn't handed to me. I fought for the honor, as our rights demand. 5 days of scars and blood.
I see.
By the last sunset, I stood alone. The new commander. Close to 20 years have passed since.
Ah,
This blood choke. Is that what you call the red algae?
Yes,
ah,
a couple years ago, it was only a thin streak of red in the river. It grew over time, until it was a constant poison. It sickens those who drink the polluted water, killed the fish we used to catch. A while ago, unexplainably, the rivers began to clear, all except for one.
I think
Because of
I
it,
was
my
responsible
people
for that.
continue to waste away, weakening the clan.
I'll help you find your missing squad.
Good. I'm heading out now. The longer the blood choke remains, the longer my people suffer.
okay.
We'll follow the Red River. The squad would have done the same. Might be able to pick up some sign of them. You ready?
I am. Let's
Head
go.
out.
We'll start at the mouth of the Red River.
Oh, it's loading. I see.